Hi there, in this video I'm going to show you how to create a navigation form in Access. So opening up the vet clinic form that you used previously, we're going to go create, navigation, and we're going to create a horizontal tab and vertical tab on the left form. So go ahead and click that. The form is already set up. What we need to do now is add both our forms and reports to this navigation form, and then we're going to lock down front end of the database. So this navigation form is the only way that you'll be able to open up forms and reports. So all tables and queries will be locked down. Essentially, we're doing this so that the front end user will not get lost or be able to edit the tables or queries or any of the raw data in this database. So let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is label this forms and then reports. We're going to add the various forms here on the left. So let's go ahead and start adding them. So dragging and dropping and renaming. And just cancel if you get the parameter prompt. That's fine. Okay, and we will do this final one, this new appointment. And it actually might make more sense to put this at the top, so let's drag it up to the top there. And then clicking on the word reports here, we're going to add our reports now on the left. So we can just put in our phone number, phone list. And the mailing list. Transactions. And cancel again if you're getting that parameter prompt. Making sure there's a space between the words for legibility. And then we'll just do run more, right? Revenue by service. So if we click on one of these now, we can see, we click on the Forms tab at the top. We have all of our forms here on the left. Click on Reports, it changes to Reports, and then we can enter our dates. And we'll do it blank, and there we have our customer transaction report. Now we're going to modify this form in Design View. So let's go into Design View. Let's change this to actually the name of the vet clinic. It's Worcester's Vet Clinic. And we'll remove this icon and let's center this. We're going to add a button here in the top right. That's going to quit access or close the database. We do this by going under the Design tab, clicking on the control, and then placing it here, application, the option, quit application, and we'll just use the ampersand before the Q. We'll change this to quit access. Next, we're going to make the area here a little bit bigger where we've got our form displaying, just so that we're seeing the actual. And if we have a little bit of horizontal scroll, it's better than not being able to see the form or report data. And maybe just a little bit more. Making sure that this page here behind it is actually behind. All right, and then I think I pulled this over a little bit too much. Okay. And now we're going to lock it down. So save this navigation form. We'll just save it as form navigation. And let's go into our options here. So file options. First thing we're going to do is under current database, the application title, to be Worcester's Vet Clinic. We're going to display the navigation form that we just created. We're going to remove the status bar. We're going to remove the display of the navigation pane. We're going to turn off the full menu, but we'll allow the shortcuts menu. And click OK. We get an error now that says you must close the database and reopen it for those effects to take place. So let's do that. So closing and then reopening, we can see that we only have our form navigation here, and it only allows us to click through the different options of the navigation form. So only the things that we've added in here. The menu allows us just to search. There's no other menu options at the top. You can see that the name here has been set, and this is how your navigation form should look on your project database. It's important to know how to get back to the original view of Access once you've created this minimized view. So under File, you have privacy options here. It actually does allow you to go into the options and set the display status bar back on, the navigation pane, allow the full menus, etc. Click OK, and then of course you get the same error message again that you need to close the database to open it up again for it to take effect. So closing it and then reopening it, you can see the menu is back and the navigation pane as well.